So friends, now we're going to work on this shadow box that we made, and we are going to embellish it and make it a piece of art that we could just share, give for holidays or whatever. So we're going to make it really unique. I did gesso the inside, and I was thinking about it. If I wanted to cover with paper, you could also, if you have a plan from the beginning, cover it in paper as you're building it. But I'm decided just to keep the gesso, and I like the kind of grunge look, so I'm going to actually grab this is really nice and pliable, so I'm going to grab this and add some ink to it in the inside. And I'm having it lying down flat on the back, and I'm not going to need to open it after I'm done this, so it doesn't matter if it's stuck closed or whatever. But I'm just going to add some inking to the sides, and I'm going to make a grunge ornament kind of a thing. In my mind, I feel like a little bit of a grunge speak English, just a little decorative grunge piece that's going to be with flowers and lace and all that kind of stuff. So I'm throwing it in there, and I'm going to have fun filling this box. And then I'm not going to put the front on this particular box, but maybe another one if I decide to do a scenery with the film in the front to keep it in. But today I'm not going to do that. So I have this gessoed. I'm probably just going to, haven't made up my mind on what I want on this. I'm just going to ink it up like this just to see how I like it. So I'm making it up really as I go along. I kind of feel I have a vision of flowers and just stuff put in there, and a cute little ornament way, like, you know, filling up a little shadow box and just a little goodies of stuff and make it kind of grungy. I like grunge. So just adding some ink, and I only got one layer of gesso on here, so some of the paint's coming off, but that's okay. And I'm just going to kind of get the edges here. My edges back here. And I'm using archival ink, so it's permanent ink. And I can do sprays or whatever with it after. I kind of just like that right now. So I'm going to grab my flowers. I have so much stuff from Happy Mail. It's going to be great to be able to put some stuff in here and make a little project and have just a little memory of a lot of the things I have received from people. So I'm very pleased with that. So I'm going through all my stuff. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? I'm going through all my stuff here, and I'm just going to pick out different things that I like for, I think that, I mean, I like everything, but obviously I gotta pick out a few things that'll fit in here really nice, and start from there. So I have quite a few things picked out from my happy birthday mail. I got quite a few things. I recognized this one thing from Itty Fox. Just because it was so unique. And that's pretty much all I recognize, guys. Sorry. But I do have some pieces here, so this is what I'm going to work with right here, and my flowers, which I have here from, you know, like a little sale. And that's where I pick up my flowers, don't buy them anywhere else. So this is what I got here, and this is what I'm going to probably add in there. I was thinking about some of these little pink flowers, but now I'm thinking not for this project. Maybe another one where I'll just do all the little acrylic pieces. So here I go. I'm going to start with just little trim here. I had to cut it down just a bit, but so I'm going to start with that. And just placing it together and making a little mixed media, teeny weeny shadow box. And I really love this. So this is, I I have another piece, a larger piece, but this is how this came, so I can make this like a trim like this, you know, so, or trim like that. So I thought that was really cool. I also have black trim. I have some of these. So I'm going to choose, I'm going to see what kind of flowers I want here. I'm going to go with the darker ones. So I have this butterfly I really like. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them or not, but I'm going to see. I have blue. I think I'm going to go with these blues right here. I got a couple of blues. So I got 3 there. They're not quite the same, but we'll see. I could spray them up a little bit to darken a couple and make them look a little bit more even. Ow. A little more the same. So it's just going to be a quick little thing. There's not much I can do in here, like a ton, but we will see what we can do. So I'm just going to start gluing pieces. Now these pieces I got just like this too in the Happy Mail. So this is a really cool and perfect size for lots of projects, guys. So don't be discouraged when you're sending just little packages. These are just great for things. So, oops, these little pieces. I just cut that one in half because it's a little too big, in fact. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue in there, and I'm just going for it. And I'm going to use this tool here to maneuver things and kind of get it onto what I want. And that's, I'm bunching it up just a bit in there. So that's one. I think I will throw in a little pink lace. Why not? And this is the full-size trim I received on this one. That's great. I'm gonna go on this side, being the heavy side, this side here, and just kind of grab that. See, and there we go. You can put a lot in here, beads and all that kind of stuff too. So it's going to be good. So I'm going to throw a feather on there because it's still hot. I'm throwing this branch piece that I got just like this in Happy Mail. So it's perfect. Perfect. It's in my birthday mail that I got it. So you guys will recognize all your things, so you guys can just tell me like, hey, that was from me. That'd be really cool to hear from you guys and on this project too, because then I can see like, you know, I'm going to put it more up, just like that. And that's that one. I'm going to heat it up with my heat tool just for a second and melt that glue. Because I put some glue back there, but then I moved it, so now it's in there good. And now I have my feather. I'm going to put one of these leaves or one of these leaves. I think I'm going to put the lighter one. This, I don't know if it's a skeleton leaf, but I like it. I'm going to tuck it in back there. Just like that. So far, this is what it's coming around to. Isn't that cute? I'm going to cut some of this ribbon right here. I like it. And I'm going to put that in there. First, I wonder if I want this piece here. So I'm going to play around with it. I'm probably off camera here, guys, sorry. But do I want this piece here? Do I want to put it back here? I think I'm going to put it back here. It looks like a little doily. I love it. So I'm going to have threads, but that's okay. I'll just use my heat tool after to kind of work it out. And I'm going to throw this in there. I'm just going to pull this forward a little bit while it's still warm. Tuck in some glue back here. And there it goes. See how it's coming along? And this is a really handy little tool to get. I got a mechanics, you know, like a guy's workshop type stuff with little tools, like Princess Auto is where I got it actually. So you can get it at any place that sells tools. Princess Auto is like one of those places that just, you know, saves on everything. Everything's pretty cheap, so a good place to go. So there's that one fluffing up, which I love. I'm going to do this one as well. I'm just going to put a little bit of, this is a little piece of gold, and it's a lot of hot glue. That's okay. So we'll see how that falls, or doesn't fall, or whatever. See, it's kind of like a branch up there. And cut 3 of these little fan things out, trim up. I love it. Move these, I don't need these ones. And kind of figure out where I want them. I think I want them more in the back here. So I'm just going to put glue on my center one and work from that one here. So you guys, I really appreciate all these little trinkets I've gotten from you guys. Look at that, isn't that nice? So push this back. Now I can start working on my flowers, I think. Except for I want a little bit of this trim. Now I'm really getting down to having a lot in there. So I just got to figure out where I want this little trim. And playing around with it. Yeah, I'm going to put it upside down right here. I'm going to make a little bit of an L shape with the glue because I'm still not 100% sure how I want to put it. If I want to put it like that and just kind of have it in the corner like that. I don't think I've put any more feathers in there, so I'm taking my feathers away. I am now thinking of putting some, looking at this trim here. I'm thinking about putting this one in now. And so I'm just kind of going with it. Filling it up with my goodies that I got from you guys. It's so cute. It's so fun. Now it's, oh, that, isn't that cute? You get something kind of like look around, and I'm trimming that one up a bit. And I'm going to trim more at an angle. There you go. Trim that little lace up a bit. I was going to put this in there, but I'm not going for the purple. I got in blue is kind of already, the color, it's odd already in there. And I'm going to start off with 2 of these. I'm going to stick this larger one in first. I was going to tear this paper and stick it in there, but I'm not thinking so much anymore. Isn't that pretty? I might not even need to. I might just need the one, or one up here. I think I'll put one on the top. I know two, I was going to put two of one type, like the large ones, but that's just way too big. So, let's see if I need this one. Kind of need 3 flowers. Maybe, maybe not. Let's go for an odd color flower. We're going to go for an odd color flower. We can always add a little color to it after with the brush. And I turned it. This is where this tool comes in really nice and handy, because I could just kind of dig in there and get it and not worry about burning my fingers with the glue. There we go. So that's how it's coming along. Do I want this butterfly in there now? It's really big. I could do a partial butterfly. I'm just being daring now. I'm doing partial. I think I will, but I'm going to do a little less. Glue. Kind of have him coming like this. I just don't want him touching the bottom piece here, but I want it like. So this is what I have so far. I'm going to save this half for another project. Isn't that cute? And this is how it's going to look. A little bit congested, but I might take this flower out because you can't see it in there. I like it. It's got quite the stuff in there. Okay, I took this piece out. I'm saving that for another one because I like the idea, but I didn't put too much stuff in there. So I'm just going to add one more thing right in that corner there. I'm going to add one of these black bead, flat back black pearls. I'm going to throw some hot glue in the back of that. Throw that way in the back there, just in the corner. And I think I am done. So I pulled this one forward here. It can come out. This one, I was hoping that would come out more, but I put glue on it. So I have there, take it apart a bit here. We'll have to trim off a few pieces. Some hot glue got on here, and there, that came right flying. Anyways, because I put my flower there to begin with, so I'm just going to trim that up. And now I have a couple pieces that will kind of pop out if I want them to. And that is it. So I'm going to now glue in all my things. It's going to be good. It doesn't have to be so full. I'm just really packing it in. It means what it means to me, and it doesn't matter if I don't feel it's too full for me. So I'm going to put it down. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Try to put it down evenly. And then I have this beautiful piece with all these little pieces that people have given me, and I've made into a little collage box, shadow box. So now I've got this little piece that wants to hang out. I can let it hang out if I want to, you know, and even partially hang out or whatever. I like it. Got a little butterfly in there. And for me, that is cute, and people can kind of look in there, and I always remember that I have Eddie's little trim in there, and I have other pieces, and if you guys remind me of what's in, you know, you've seen me making it, that'll be really cool. So I'm just going to add a little bit of metallic luster to the outside here. I kind of want to do that, match some of the gold inside. And I could have painted over the gesso, but I just inked it over, and I didn't. It's fine with me. I like the way the gesso looks on there, so I don't need to put any more paint. And yeah, it might be a little congested for you guys, but for me, I really love it. So thanks guys for sharing all these goodies for me. Now I have a little box with some goodies in them, and like I said, you can make them anyway. You can have just a couple little trinkets in there, but when you do like shadow boxes and stuff like that, you stick as much as you can. And I know the frame's there and it kind of covers it up, but it kind of makes it like an interesting piece to look at. And I have that butterfly that really pulls at the eye and makes someone want to look in it. So it's a little piece of a scenery of something, and a little bunches of lace and stuff like that, and a feather, and just little trinkets, and you know, it's like nature's treasures in there. So that's what it kind of reminds me of, nature's treasures. And I love stuff like that. I love nests, and this kind of gives me the nesty feeling, the treasure feeling of stuff kind of all together. So that is really what counts as what I like, or you know, what counts as what you guys like when you're making your stuff. So I'm putting quite a bit on here. Some of it's going to be like thicker spots than others because I just love this stuff, and that's how I like it. And then I'm going to do this one as well. This one's the shimmering black. This stuff, guys, you can get at Michael's, and for one pack like this, it's $11 and change. This is in Canada, and they have the little tester packs, the ones that look like little paint, you know, different color paints, but they're all different color of these, and they are really reasonable priced, like $11, you know, $12. So if you guys want these, that you can pick them up at Michael's, and if you use your coupons and stuff like that, you can get really good deals. So they're very easy access. This Deco Arts sells their products at Michael's, so it's really cool to be able to go there and pick up whatever you want to. Like there's some things that, you know, I love Deco Arts that you don't get, like you gotta buy them, like you don't get with the program or anything like that. Like so far, I have not seen the painted paint pens. You have to buy them, and those are a little on the expensive side. But this is it basically. Now I'm just gonna heat this up and then see if I can. I don't know if I want to do anything with the back. We'll check that out in a minute. So I kind of just heat that up. I'm going to buff it over here a bit, and it just shines up really nice. Surprisingly, how much it can kind of make it look a little, like how much it looks shinier. And I'm kind of surprised about how this stuff works. It's pretty cool stuff. Love it. And I might have heated up too much because the glue came undone, but I can refix that. But isn't that nice? The last part I'm doing to this is I love the way that the masking tape looks like little pieces of leather or whatever, I don't know, and it's so cool that I wish I had more masking tape on it. So I'm actually putting the black shimmer lusters on it, and then that is going to be it. I'm going to leave it like that, and I think it's going to be really cool. So I'm going to throw a little heat on there, dry it up, just to set it, and then buff it up. I don't think it's cool. With a dry, it was clean. It was only used, you know, the parts for wiping up this. And that's basically what I'm doing, is just kind of buffing it up. Isn't that cool? Doesn't that look nice? I like it. But everyone has their own style, so that's really cool. And I hope you guys like this project. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to do tons of them. And you can even do these as gifts. This one is mine because it's got all my special stuff from all of you guys. But it just opens up the door to cute little miniature gifts and little things that you can kind of make for the little packs from the dollar store or little packs from Michael's, and you can do such fun little projects with them. So, and make them your own. Shadow boxes are very expensive, but when you buy them and buy things like this and make them yourself, it means more, and it's fun, and I think it's really cool. Talk to you guys later. Don't forget to craft like a duck, and I hope to hear your comments below and see if you guys give it a try. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.